So I decided to give Batman a break. I've been doing a lot of Batman versus reactions because I'm a huge Batman fan, delusional Batman fan at that as well. And to be real, we lost more than we won. But thinking about it, it makes sense to, when you think about the people who I was watching that he faced. But still riding with Batman. But we're going to give him a break this time. This time, this is one that's going to be interesting because Dr. Fate versus Doctor Strange. Love them both. To be real, have no idea who will win this one. I'm more of a DC person, so I'm going to roll with Dr. Fate. But there's a huge... I could be wrong. I'm going to say Dr. Fate. We're going to look at death battles. They're going to break down these characters. But if I remember correctly, they basically do the same. I think Dr. Fate's cooler, and I love DC, so that's why I'm choosing them. I love DC more, that's why I'm choosing him. But at the same time, that doesn't change the fact that he's more powerful than Strange. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section who you would choose. By the way, I think Black Adam, the movie with The Rock, I think that's underrated. I actually enjoyed that movie. And Pierce Bronson as Dr. Fate was a good casting. Just want to throw that out there. But I'm going to put the original video in the description below. Let's check this out. Make sure I give a like now.
The art of magic is a perplexing thing. Only those with the right knowledge, talent, and willpower can truly claim to be the most powerful wizards of all.
Like Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme of Marvel Comics.
And Dr. Fate,
they're
DC's
basically the same, bro. Unless I see
He's
something different here.
Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
What game was that Dr. Strange was on?
A death battle. Dr. Stephen Strange wasn't just any brilliant neurosurgeon, he was the very best.
Too bad he was also a prick who cared more about the money he made than the patients he worked on.
Sensational patients bring recognition. Recognition brings money, and money keeps Wellhaven.
What animation is this? I didn't know he had his own show, or is that a movie that he's in?
The bucket one by one like Stevens did. It's kind of hard.
Regardless, I didn't know he was in an animation before.
Also, money's just
obviously
free.
know about the live
talent
action.
at the operating table earned him celebrations worldwide. His work became more expensive, and his bank account rose into the millions.
And then... Don't text and drive, kids. The Cloak of Levitation lets him fly without magic and has a mind of its own. Like Aladdin's magic carpet.
He's the perfect casting for Dr. Strange.
When
they talk about great casting for superheroes, he needs to be on that list too.
Whatever cuts through mystical beings. Fun fact, Strange found that axe in my ex-wife's old witch cave. I mean apartment.
But most versatile of all is the Eye of Agamotto. With this amulet, Strange can perceive any truth, absorb massive amounts of energy, enhance his psychic powers, and fire a light that can weaken and obliterate magical entities.
If you haven't noticed, Doctor Strange is super powerful. With all this magical mumbo-jumbo, he's taken on some of the biggest threats in the universe.
Set me free! No, I've come to bargain.
And if he ever gets stuck, he basically just rewrites the rules of reality, which is probably what happens when you divide by...
Martial artist. This is important as the use of magic can wear down the magician's body if it is unfit. His immortality has also proved incredibly useful.
I'll say, he's looking pretty good for a guy born in the 1930s.
I didn't know he was immortal.
At one point, Strange was recruited by the Vishanti to fight in a magical war, which lasted 5,000 years.
Wow,
Holy shit.
I didn't know that.
I hope he got
He was
some
immortal.
really good veterans benefits after that. But for real, this guy has the power to protect the universe and reshape
I'll be ready to go to heaven, bro. That's too long to be living 5,000 years.
The next time I'm sick.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Strange.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, I want to see that animation.
Tell me, Boomstick, do
All right,
you believe
let's watch
in
Dr. Fate. Let's see what he
I only
got.
believe in one thing, Wiz. 18-year, 100-proof whiskey.
Well, after accompanying his father on an archaeological expedition in Mesopotamia, 12-year-old Kent Nelson certainly did.
Instead of digging up boring old artifacts like tools or pottery, Kent uncovered a 10-billion-year-old god. Too bad waking him up also gassed Kent's dad to death.
This slumbering god was Nabu. a Lord of Order born from the very beginning of the universe. While Nabu normally cares little about the universally inconsequential concerns of individual humans, this time was different. Nabu took the newly orphaned Kent under his wing and taught him the ways of magic.
Oh, sweet! I'd take a goddad over an ordinary one any day. But really, I'd just take any dad.
Though Nabu wasn't too keen on the actual parenting part of the deal, so he just magicked Kent into a full-grown adult over the course of a week.
Does that mean he got hit with
I didn't know
all those
that.
years
Wow.
of awkward puberty all at once? My God.
Sorta like
Talk
Shazam,
about a mood
sorta.
swing.
To master the mystic arts, Nabu granted Kent 3 ancient relics. First and foremost, Kent donned the golden helmet of fate.
Famous helmet.
Well, Kent woke up the physical body. Nabu's soul is actually inside this helmet. So when Kent put it on,
For projection of himself, travel through time and dimensions, and even manipulate matter at a molecular level.
let's face it, Wiz, he's so powerful he can basically do whatever the hell he wants. Like that time he did a Freaky Friday body swap with Blue Beetle like it was nothing. He can even conjure up Superman's...
Close to the potential of Dr. Fate, and even further from the true Fate. When the souls of a man, a woman, and a god come together, in this case Kent, Inza, and Nabu, they create Dr. Fate's ultimate state of being, an entity with enough power to rip the universe apart and effortlessly overpower other Lords of Order and Chaos.
Sadly, like all menage a trois scenarios, keeping this going for too long could destroy all 3 of them. So Fate doesn't go final form unless he absolutely has to.
Still, the people of the cosmos can
He
sleep
was
easy
cool in
knowing
the Justice League
Fate
show.
is on their
But he
side.
was nerfed because I ain't seen none of those
Fate
these
is
insane
finally
powers.
binding.
Who are you?
Well, let me show you, my friend.
Yep, sticking with Dr. Fate.
All right, the combatants are set.
Doctor
Let's
Strange
end
was
this
impressive,
debate
don't get me
once and
wrong,
for
but
all.
that other stuff
But
that
first, I'll teach
I
you
didn't
how
know
to
all
be a
that about
wizard in
Dr.
the
Fate.
kitchen.
Stephen Strange. It has come to my attention that there are 2 Sorcerer Supremes in this existence. I am here to resolve this embarrassment.
I see somebody needs a lesson in manners.
Pitiful.
Taste the flames of the Fontaine! How's that for embarrassment?
Fool, you are merely a doctor. I am a god.
You always get the voice of Dr. Fate right, no matter what it is. Video game, TV show, movie.
This is April.
April from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I like this 90s video game feel, animation. Star Wars.
Aha! I understand your power now.
Uh-oh.
So the god is just a man in disguise. Let's see how you fare with that.
Shut up!
Oster, grant me the crimson bag. Consider
Friend once told me the helmet doesn't make the man. But I will use it!
Uh-oh.
Witness your true fate!
Strange is in trouble now.
I can't stop you here. Maybe in there.
Oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
By the hoary hosts of August. Where am I? Doctor Strange. Welcome to our home. Welcome to the
And then he was no more. Dang. Lifeless. No soul. Yep. Yeah, that, after that breakdown of Dr. Fate, I was like, yeah, I don't think Strange has a chance.
Analyzing this matchup was bizarre. You might even say it was strange?
Save the puns, Wiz. That's my job. But yeah, both these Doctor Wizards were so stupidly powerful, trying to find their limit was like looking for a needle in a haystack. But nobody remembered to put the needle there in the first place.
With their maximum potential seemingly unmeasurable, it's easy to make an argument for either one to win. If given the chance, Strange could have certainly, say, stolen Fate's powers, or maybe even just willed him out of existence.
I bet plenty of Strange fans are letting us know how in the comments below.
And that's fine, but Death Battle looks at the larger picture to find the most likely outcome of them all, and Fate simply held the advantage on a grander scale.
Strange may have fought a 5,000-year war, but Nabu's been around since the beginning of the universe. Over 10 billion years. He definitely had way more experience.
Fate also had the advantage of casting the majority of his spells non-verbally, while many of Strange's required specific hand movements and incantations. Still, it was only a matter of time until the Eye of Agamotto informed Strange of Fate's one weakness.
Depowering him wasn't as easy as you'd think. He had his own magic, and his superhuman strength was something Strange didn't have at all. Basically, anything Strange could do, Fate could do too. But even more.
Remember how Strange cast a spell which moved him 6 quadrillion times the speed of light?
Yep. Now remember how Fate's helmet flew from Earth to the edge of the universe and back?
It took about 1 year to make this trip. Given the estimated scope of the observable and unknown universe, a trip of this magnitude would require the helm to fly nearly 28 decillion times the speed of light. That's over 4 quintillion times faster than Strange.
Look at it this way. Strange was a man borrowing the powers of a god, while Fate's a god borrowing a man. Plus, that power boost with Inza's soul from the amulet put Fate on a level above the gods in his universe. Something
Yeah, I didn't know
Strange
Fate was that
can't really
powerful,
do
bro.
himself.
Both Doctor Strange and Dr. Fate possessed incomprehensibly
I'll be down to
impressive
see a
magic,
whole
but
like
Fate held
series
more
of Dr.
experience,
Fate,
greater physical abilities,
animated,
and a wider
animation,
range
or
of
live
talents.
action.
Which left Steven stuck with
Not just a movie, but like a
twist
whole
of fate.
long
The
season.
winner is Dr. Fate.
All right, well, love them both, but yeah, Dr. Fate. Once they broke that down, when it was Fate's turn, I was like, yeah, I don't see Strange beat him unless there's something that I missed. But yeah, even though there are different ways that Strange could have went about it, but overall, I mean, Fate could have went about it a little differently as well. So hey, I love them both. So regardless, I would love an actual series of Dr. Fate. I want to know more about him. And his abilities would be cool to see in live action or even animation. Speaking of which, please let me know in the comments, what was that Doctor Strange animation I saw? I want to check that. I don't think I've ever seen that. But anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll check you later. Oh, let me know in the comments who y'all want me to react to when it comes to verses. I love this kind of stuff. All right, I'll check y'all later. See ya.